Hey people, this is Lily Ice with a whole lot of. And I am here to say, glory, hallelujah, thank you, Heavenly Father, for all that you have done. Now that I set praises up for the blessings that come down, let's get down to the get down. It is a whole lot of going on. And I know it's just like part of me because I've been on a whole lot of myself in my own individual life, right? Because like I stated once before, I don't like where I'm at, and it's like I'm not used to this, and I couldn't ever get used to this because it's not me. It's just the atmosphere feels, and I don't like it out here. Yeah, and I'm out here, and it is what it is. I ain't never scared. I go anywhere that the Most High have me to go, point blank, period. So, yeah, my whole being is that it's like it's very time consuming to get to the people. I don't like having just anybody in my hair. I don't like just anybody doing my eyelashes, my eyebrows, my fingers, my toes. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. And I've tried a couple of people out here, and it's like, I mean, I'm so upset that my hairdresser really packed up and went to the Dominican Republic. Like, she been doing my hair since a little girl, so I feel some type of way. And I'm just like, because these Dominicans up here don't do it like she do it. They really don't. They don't. And I'm not saying that just because she been doing my hair since a little girl. I'm saying it just because I'm looking at the technique and the way that they do it. And I'm like, yeah, anyway. Enough about myself on that personal note. Matter of fact, yes, this is about me. This is about transparency, because I have something that I was and this is sort of like relating as we talking about hairdressers, right? This is sort of like, here go a scenario right now that I just came from, right? Mind you, I ran across a little shorty on TikTok who do hairs or whatever. I never had a lace front. I don't do lace front. I had weave in my hair 3 times in my life. Yet I wear my own natural hair. I don't really, I've had I have 3 weaves in my lifetime. Either I'm doing braids or my natural hair. Out of the span of my life years, I had 3 weaves, right? So now, mind you, I ran across a little on the TikTok, so I said, oh, okay. Shorty, I'm like, that look decent. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try. I should give Shorty a try. That look nice how she hooked that head up with the weave or whatever, with the lace front or whatever. So I said, okay, So now, mind you, as soon as I see it, I hit her, and it was late, so I just left something in her inbox or whatever. So now me and her conversing back and forth throughout the course of the day. So I'm gathering the information because of course I got to have a designated location in order for you to do my hair, right? So okay. So now, mind you, I'm going back and forth with her. So then I confirmed. I was like, "Are you?" I said, "Anytime after 5:30 p.m. What time is good for you?" So she like, you good. No, I said, what time is good for you? Then I wrote part of me for the long, for the late response because, it's hectic. I got a lot going on or whatever. She like, you good. So, okay. So now, mind you, I'm getting myself ready to go there. So as I go there, and then Shorty talking about some, oh, I thought you was just doing it to book the appointment. I'm like, first of all, if you have a deadline on your stuff, and when I seen that, I wanted it because I want my hair done, and I noticed that these Africans that's near me, they been kind of closed. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna branch out. I'm gonna experiment. I'm gonna give somebody else a chance. I don't like a lot of people on my hair. I'm very funny like that anyway. So But I see Shorty black, you know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, you know, she ain't got no hating vibes. She hooking heads up or whatever. So I said, okay. Now, Mongo, I get over here. She like, oh, I thought that was for you to book the appointment. I didn't know you meant today. I'm like, sure. Like, you put a deadline out there, so obviously I'm trying to get it done today. That's why I asked you, like, anytime after 5:30 p.m. is cool. She was like, oh, she said, we didn't confirm, we didn't make a date. We didn't confirm a date. I said, correct me if I'm wrong, but I did ask you anytime after 5:30 p.m. what time would be suitable for you, and I noticed that you did have a deadline. You know, you had a deadline. So, you know, the deadline was the 12th of September. This is the top of the day. No, this is still the 11th. Correction. Yeah, it's still the 11th. It's about to be. So, I'm like, okay, as soon as I seen it, I jumped on it ASAP. Like, after baiting with myself, like, all right, give it a chance. I jumped on it like, okay, why not? So then, now, I'm so he's like, oh, we ain't set up. I'm like, correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm not upset. I'm not nothing about it. I'm like, well, maybe that's telling me don't try no lace front. Because who am I to say that Shorty gonna rip out my natural baby hairs? Because they make baby hairs on that lace front. No, I have my own natural baby hair. In this age, I have natural curly baby hair. Yeah, so like I'm like, I'm like, maybe I was just lying. I said no. You ain't get no lace front. You ain't never had one. You better well go on and get a weave. I said again, the lace front. Had somebody melt something over my baby hair. Let them know rip my natural baby hairs out. Now when I'm stuck doing lace fronts, trying to grow back my baby hairs again, nah, I'm not doing that. So maybe that's what that was. I don't know. But I'm taking that as a sign, right? So, but that just goes to show you what I mean about this area that I'm in. Not this area, this borough should be wacky. I'm a business person. I see it, I like it, I'm getting it. I see it, I like it. I got it on me right then and there. Let's go. So now, mind you, also I'm asking you, anytime after 5 p.m. is suitable. You said you good. I took that as let's go. All right. So now, mind you, that's the evaluation I got from the whole scenario. Is from the whole ordeal. My synopsis is maybe it ain't meant. Maybe your baby here is gonna get snatched out. Leave it alone. Let them kids do that, or them women that do that. I don't know. I like my baby hair. Okay, I'm not parting my hair to make a baby hair. I have natural baby hair. That's just there. I don't have to make a part. So I don't know. I don't have to make it because it's natural. They gotta make it. Mine is hereditary. So anyway, enough of that. And then to get back to this next subject right here, right? And why to be coattailing off a hairstylist, right? So now, mind you, I have a homegirl that I grew up with from public school. She's a stylist too, right? And she's a stylist too. And she worked in the salon before. She was doing my hair. But way before she started doing my hair, she used to ask me to borrow my clothes, right? And this is when I was young. and wow, just wilding. Cause I have such a kind heart. I'm a pure soul. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the type, if I'm fly, I want my people to be fly too. I'm not gonna hand you some shit that like, oh no, I'm done with that or whatever. And majority of my stuff still be looking new, and I wear it for play. Right? So remind you, I let her hold these pair of jeans. It's always something about my birthday attire, my birthday garments. It's like somebody always try to attack my day, my Earth Day attire, like all the time. So now my home, I had these Guess jeans. These Guess jeans was like $1.20. The color is so, like, the color is what they call a limited edition. They was like these deep royal blue. These shit is beautiful, right? So now mind you, and I had this stripe, I forgot the name of it because I always get people play. It was like one of these white name brand names, but it was striped in the color in the blue because it had purple pinstripes, lavender pinstripes, that color blue pinstripes, a white pinstripe, but that color blue. It was like the exact color of blue, like it went, right? Then mind you, I wore them for my birthday. I believe I wore them once on my birthday, a couple of hours. And I probably wore them one other time, a couple of hours, right? And she asked for this specific. And me, I should have been on some hell no. Like, they brand new, girl. Like, nah, why you want to be in my... No. But me being me, right? I let her hold them. So now, mind you, I let her hold them. She wearing them, and then all of a sudden somebody else gets them. I say, when I asked her, I'm like, yo, you know, like, this is when we was back in junior high school and high school. Like, first of all, my parents is paying for my stuff. I got parents, you got parents, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, but she my homegirl. This is before she started doing her hair, anything of mine. So I let her hold them, and then now all of a sudden my pants is up in the wind. And then she tell me somebody else got them. Like, and I never said, but you gotta pay for that. You feel what I'm saying? Because this is my homegirl, and I feel like now looking back on the matter, I feel like motherfuckers try to take advantage of my pureness and my kind of like, oh, Quana got so much stuff. They just think that a person have so much stuff that, oh, she gonna get it. And that's why I cut a lot of people off. Because that shit don't work when motherfuckers sit back there scheming on your shit. And then when they get a little bit of something, it's like they don't even offer you shit. Or now they up on their high heels, but when they was down and out and you was there for them, now shit is like, oh, I got something now, so fuck you, right? So now mind you, keep that in mind. Never sweated all that, right? So boom, now later on in life, she going through shit. Now listen to this and tell me, do this sound funny? She gets pregnant by a dude, right? Her boyfriend supposed to be from Queens. He's on the borderline of Queens and Long Island, right? He's on the borderline of Queens and Long Island. He allegedly owns a house with his aunt. So it's just him and his aunt, right? It's supposed to be a 3-story house. Mind you, I'm in Crown Heights. My father owned property. I own property, right? And mind you, at this time, I'm currently residing in my property in Crown Heights, in my California king size, 2-bedroom. So now, mind you, she pregnant, and she claiming like, she fucked up. She need a place to stay. This, that, and the third. This, that, and the third. So in my head, I'm starting to look like, hold up, shit not adding up to me, because how is it that him and his aunt got a 3-story house on the borderline of Queens and Long Island, but you need somewhere to stay and you carrying his child? That seems suspicious, but you know me, I ain't gonna push the matter. I I'm looking like, yeah, shit sounding real wacky and not right. Something going on, obviously, because how was you pregnant and you need somewhere to stay and this nigga's there. I digress. So now I let her. That's all I said. I'm like, well, Dad, I have to see because I got a big ass 2-bedroom apartment, but at the same token, my children was with their father on the week, and I would have them for the weekends, right? So I'm like, I don't know, right? Cause I'm like, I don't know. But then again, this is my homegirl. I ain't gonna leave her fucked up. I knew her since 2nd grade, right? I ain't gonna leave her fucked up. Even though, mind you, she never paid me back, never offered, no nothing, and I really didn't press the issue. I should have. Like, looking back now, but what's done is done is already. I ain't gonna cry over spilled milk. So now, mind you, right? Turn around. I let her stay with me, right? So she in my kids' room, right? Turn around, she fucked up. So I took her downtown Brooklyn. Like, look, get you one. This ain't the end or be or. Just use it. Cause I ain't gonna front. She used to having jobs and shit. Like she was working she had a booth at one of the shops she did here before. She worked like in a children's place selling children's clothes. She was like a sales representative or whatever. So she get jobs and shit. So I'm like, okay. She like, oh, Corner, this time I get on my feet or whatever. I pay you back for holding me down, let me stay at your house or whatever. Blah blah blah, right? So I'm like, okay. So now, mind you, she in my kids' room, and I got a mattress, an extra mattress. That's for like when they company will come over, or if one of my nephews or my niece will come over, like I have an extra mattress. If they not, you feel what I'm saying? Because they take over my bed, my kids, my nephews, nieces, you feel me? Because I be going. This at a time I was selling cocaine out. You feel what I'm saying? I'm in the streets getting money. I don't care about a bed right now. There is no sleep. There is money. The money's calling me outside. You feel what I'm saying? So I really didn't care. So now, mind you, right? First, I done hooked her up with my peoples. I done hooked her up with all different types of connect. One, I got people on the block where they sold bud. God rest his soul, my homeboy. He got shot by another one of his so-called friends in the crib. Something that partook or whatever. And the boy shot him. He wound up killing him. But he was the bud man on my block or whatever, right? I hooked them up or whatever. Well, like, introduced them, not hooked them up. Introduced them. So, you could go over there. They know you my people. You want to drink. You hungry. You smoke. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? So now, mind you, got her hooked up with that. Then turned around, took her downtown Brooklyn. Got her a case like this is something for right now. You feel what I'm saying? You need some type of look. I got 2 kids. I got a 3-year-old son. I got a 2-year-old daughter. I gotta pay light. I gotta pay gas. I gotta pay my phone bills. I gotta pay my cable bills. I gotta pay for our toiletries, our cosmetics, our food. You know what I'm saying? I gotta pay all of this. So now, mind you, and I'm letting you stay here. That's extra. And I gotta contribute towards the water bill as well. This is a private house. This is not no building. You feel what I'm saying? So now, every time you use that, I gotta pay. Every flush, I gotta pay for. Every freaking shower or bath, I gotta pay for. Me and my father used to go at it. He be like, hey now. Cause I be forever. I ain't gonna fry. I learned that Corner, come on, girl. You was in that shower for like 2 hours. Like, so I get the drift now. Like, dang, I really was. But I just get lost as being, I like water. So now, mind you, right? I got her hooked up with that. Now I got her hooked up with my other homeboys, right? My other homeboys where they put her on and said, you know what? Here go a bag of clothes. $1,000 for 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 $ whatever you sell, we'll split it down the middle. You feel to have some type of, you know what I mean? To have some type of bread in your pocket or whatever. So all you did was have to make sales, and it go half and half. As long as you have my meals and I'm half. You know what I'm saying? And I even gave her the key to my apartment so she wouldn't have to be waiting on me. Ain't no money get put into my hand. You know what I'm saying? So now, mind you, but you know, she do my hair in certain styles, whatever, and I know what I like and how I like it. So when I'm coming to you with a style, like I'm describing it, you just follow my lead and do how I want it. You know, like you know how to do it, but I know what I want. I want what you know how to do, but I need you to do it my way. Follow my instruction. So now, mind you, one day when we up there and where my kids did, my kids wasn't there. This is a weekday. And we up there and my father just came busting in. And she was like, oh shit, like you really, cause he was saying something about some bill or something, always something about some money I got come out my pocket. So he was saying something about some bill and who, just to be nosy holder, cause he thought I don't have men in my, you feel what I'm saying? So he go, I know you ain't got no nigga in my house. I'm sitting here like, what's that? If I did, I paid his rent. I may not pay. You may not be charging me the whole price of what the apartment actually costs. Yeah, I have to pay, and I have to pay my own individual bills. It ain't like it was all inclusive. I had to pay individual bills, right? So you know, I always knew about responsibility since young because I've been running this house since young. So now, mind you, she was like, oh, your father really don't be playing. I said, what, you thought this was a game? This ain't no game. I got 2 children. I already know his mentality. You won't be up in here fucking making another one. Even though you out there and you taking care of you won't be laid up just making another one. For he was coming to be nosy. From my uncle, and you see all this and you know all this, right? And I'm letting you rock. Mind you, you owe me for a pair of jeans that somebody else seemed to have gotten. Let that go. Now, mind you, so she going out to meet, I don't know if she's going to meet her baby father, whatever she going out. Mind you, because remember, she's pregnant by a dude who him and his aunt got a house in Queens. So now, mind you, she was going to go out, and when I look, she had on my sneakers. So I was just like, oh no, sweetheart, like I'm putting them on tonight. And when I leave, after I get myself together and I leave to go back out, those are going up, like they're mine and they're going on my feet. So I don't know, maybe she felt some type of way because I had her take my sneakers. Like, one, you never asked me. See, this what I mean about sometimes when people, you know, you got a kind heart and you do so much for people, people really start to just think that it's just, you know, they feeling this entitlement. This shit is crazy out here. It's real crazy with this entitlement. So now, mind you, I could tell she felt, but I ain't feeling no type of way because they mines. I pay for them. They're mines. I pay for them. Like, and I could have been, you ain't put no money in my hand yet. Like, you feel me? I could have had you, like, you got to wait till I come in. You got to wait. You feel what I'm saying? And if you happen to see my father, if he let you in, like, I didn't have to do that, give you a spare key so you don't have to be out there. You feel what I'm saying? So now, mind you, she, I already hooked you up with them from down the block where you could get, you know, free weed, free drink. You already hooked up where you getting half of clothing money. And you got a place to rest your head, wash your ass, eat, cook, and all that. I gotta pay every time you use that burn on that stove. I gotta pay. When you wash the meat to clean it, I gotta pay for that water. You know what I'm saying? So now, mind you, when I put her on and I took her downtown, like so she could get her some stamps and get some money or whatever to hold her over till she get a job. You know what I mean? Use it as a stepping stone. So now, mind you, it's all good when baby girl was drinking up my Tropicana, eating up my food. Like, it's all good. So now when the food stamps come through, we going shopping. And then, mind you, I put the Tropicana in the, she was like, oh no, this is too expensive. Like, we gonna get this. She took that out and put Sips juice. I look like, Jankies? Was it expensive when you was drinking it up out my refrigerator? When you get this, you're gonna store this shit in my refrigerator. I'm sitting there like, yo, and I knew her since second grade. So, and that's the thing about when you an empath and you got a big heart. People try to manipulate your heart to use it and think they're gonna play with you. But see, y'all don't like ugly, so let me finish out so you'll get it. So now, mind you, she did that. I said, okay, I heard that. Big money, go ahead. Okay. So now, mind you, let her do her shopping or whatever. Turn around, right? Now, it's coming where it's like around income tax time. I told you she worked, she had jobs or whatever. So, and mind you, the whole thing is I'm gonna pay you as soon as my income tax come. I'm gonna get some money, this, that, and the third, holding me down like this, that, and the third. So now, mind you, right? She takes, when she get her income tax money, she goes shopping. So baby girl wanted to go buy her some. I guess she was thirsty seeing our other home girl, with Evisos, and she wanted Evisos. Like, you fly, she fly. I gotta get I get it. I have no problem with that. But first of all, you ain't think about the fact that you had a roof over your head, and I done hooked you up all different type of ways. I didn't have to open up none of that. I didn't have to give you none of that access to none of that. And you already owe me from some jeans from when we was in our teens. So I didn't, like, we're in our 20s now. So I said, okay. So now, mind you, right? I go to the store because a couple of my fiends called me out there, whatever. So I go to the store to go pick up my money and go make some drops. I happen to be coming up on one of our homegirls' crib. And then I'm seeing, I'm like, is that her? So I'm like, okay. Like, I know she got my rent money. All of a sudden, baby girl with her baby father now that money then came in. Baby girl is with her baby father wants her now. So now he has room for you in the house in Queens with his aunt. That sounds suspicious. Okay. Then turn around, right? Her and the other homegirl of mine, right? That she wasn't staying with. That didn't put her on to none of this that I opened up doors and gave her opportunities to, right? They asked one of my ex-boyfriends, why is it that somebody's always eating mine and I ain't gotta suck no? First of all, hold up. Is y'all having a conversation about me without me being in the presence? Like, why is y'all worried about who put... And I was so disgusted. Like, hold up, what? Just because y'all hoe pays for dick, I don't pay for dick, okay? I'm not ever in my life gonna pay for dick. Now, mind you, if I have a man, like if the man is mine and all mine, and I feel like buying him something, and he always buying me something, always treating me, doing shit for me, yeah, I think that I think he deserve it. Especially when they cook, clean, treat you out, keep it young, keep it light. Y'all having a ball going out. The spending is unlimited. All that buying you stuff, putting money in your pocket, getting your hair done. Out, yeah. Jewelry, yeah. Why I can't buy him my outfit? Why I can't treat him to lunch or dinner or breakfast? Why I can't buy him a pair of sneakers? Why I can't? See, that's when a man make you feel like that. They just do it off grip. I ain't never been in one. So I just, it ain't for me, you know? So, you know, and so now I asked my ex-boyfriend, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? He was like, yeah, because I was telling him how good your taste and all. I said, why you out here telling him why? He was like, so what? It's my business too. It's so what? He said, because them hoes don't get, they pussy, nobody eating them and this, that, and the third. I'm like, but why put me in the middle whatever you got going on with them? That ain't none of their business. So now, mind you, right? So not only that, one time, right, another ex that I was with, right? So I'm getting some money from him. And she was like, oh, he got that knot. When I tell you, baby girl tooted up her ass. And I didn't pay it no mind at first because I ain't thinking about her like that. He ain't thinking about her like that. But he the one that, he was like, yo, look at your friend. That's your friend? I'm like, yeah, I know it's his second grade. He's like, you sure that's your friend? I could fuck her. I'm like, nah. He like, what is you stupid corner? She on my dick right now. She clocking my money. She went over there and turned around, tooted up her ass. Fuck out of here. And mind you, and he's talking about her, and I'm like, yo, watch your mouth. That's my friend. Like, that's my homegirl. Like, watch your mouth. He like, fuck out of here. That ain't your homegirl. She trying to see what's about my pocket. Trust me, I have her bent over her ugly ass. He was like, I wouldn't want to hit it from the front. I hit it from the back. She got a little butt, but it ain't all that. He was like, nah, but I wouldn't want to hit it straight up. Like, he's like, and her tracks are showing. She thinks she cute. She tuning up her ass, putting on lipstick, lip gloss, turning around, popping it like. He was like, please, you the only one thing. He said, I could fuck that bitch. I was like, you know what? Like, as I go back in my mind, and I was like, you know what? He's absolutely right. Because now shit is starting to run down to me, right? So now, all right. Then turn around, right? So now cause her mother passed away, God bless her mother soul, cause her mother, that was my baby. Her mother loved me, I loved her mother, right? So, and as well as she helped me, she helped me before too, because my mother is sort of like, my mother could feed the whole neighborhood. My mother would have so many canned goods and food. When I say my mother had refrigerators and deep freezers and they couldn't close, and they be like, Ma, if you bring another piece of food, like, who are you feeding? Ma, stop. She said, but when people knock on my door and they be hungry, you know, it's kids in this neighborhood and it's a lot of struggling. I'm like, Ma, I get it, boo. Why we gotta pay for that? Like you have so much food, Ma, stop. So one time she helped me straighten out, because my mother had all this stuff in the living room. She helped me straighten out the living room with the food. Like, it's like, what they gonna say? It's too much food? Like, but it's just the fact that to me, I was like, oh my gosh, this looks so crazy with all this food in here. Like this. That was just the thought of my mind. Like, it just looked ridiculous. Like, Ma, you got me for real, man. Stop. Right? So now, mind you, and she would curse me out, but when your ass coming in high hungry, looking and hooking up tuna sandwiches and eating fruit cocktails, and she was going to clam chowders and shit. When you be in there, and I was like, you absolutely right, we do. When you be busting down raviolis with cheese, you think I don't be catching your ass high hungry? I said, you know, you absolutely right. She said, so don't tell me shit about my food. When you and your niece is sitting there dogging shit, when y'all come in and y'all don't feel like cooking or heating up something or just and I'll say, you know what? Shut it up. Shut it. I'm staying in child's place. I shut it up. Okay. So now goes on to the next level of things. Now, you know, like, her grandmother lived like around the corner, right? So her grandmother passed. Now she got Her mother passed, you mind you. Now her grandmother passed. Now she has her grandmother apartment. So now she has her grandmother apartment. She got her little brother and little sister at the time, and she got her daughter. And now now her baby father, the one that have the house in Queens and Long Island, the 3-story on the border of Long Island and Queens, is living with her. Isn't that suspicious? But so now he's living with her, right? So I came over there to get my hair done. So as I'm coming over to get my hair done, like, so now mind you, we, like, all right, where we gonna do it? He could do it in the living room. She said no, because I guess her baby father was there. Then we go to the back. She's like, come in my room. So we go to the back. So, to start my hair, whatever. And her baby father, I speak to him. First of all, this how you know. Like, it gets so crazy. This how you know. Like, I don't know if she looked I look good. Jelly roll, no jelly roll, especially when it's going. I am freaking gorgeous. So it just is what it is, and naturally. So now, mind you, right? He like, what up, Corn? I'm like, what up? Talking to him, whatever, like conversation. I came here with the main objective goal to get my hair done and get up out of here. Okay, I got money to go make on the street. Okay, I got money to go make. I got my ex to go just joke up and get some money from. I got money to pay for the crackhead. I got dice games. I got all types. We got pity pat. We got blackjack. We got it's all types of money to get on it. Okay, I don't have those. So that's not the issue. I don't want your baby father. I just came here for you to do my hair. So now, mind you, when he come in the room, she called him, and then she said, hold on. And then I don't know what she told me. She wanted to stay out this room and I felt the vibe. I was like, I felt it like, yeah, I don't know what that was all about, but I got a feeling it was about me. Would that thought cross your mind, being that you tooted up your ass and put your lip gloss on the pop of your neck, worried about the knots, because he had money in every pocket, the knots that my ex had? But could it be that? Because that played, I was like, oh, yeah, So now, mind you, right after that, I get my hair done. I come out just swinging my hair. I got my hair done. Got my pony the way my twist ponytail the way I wanted it, the way I seen it in my head and visualized it for her to body it on me. So now, right, as life goes on, now. No, hold on. Even before that, I skipped a step. When I was pregnant, right? When I was pregnant with my first child, my first son. They know my baby father, all right? So now, mind you, they was hanging with these other girls because, I be everywhere. I be everywhere, in town, out of town. I'm everywhere. I don't stay just based in one place. So, mind you, they hanging with some girls from near where my baby father be hustling and all that. And the girl kept on, she touching my stomach. I'm like, who is this girl? She like, oh, your baby gonna be so gorgeous. This, that, and the third. And I'm sitting there like, thank you. Like, I'm going off of the fact you talking about me. Kind of found out Shorty was sneaking and geeking with my baby father, and I didn't even know that. And Shorty just kept touching my freaking stomach. Maybe she was touching like, baby, he'll get me pregnant. Baby, we have. But I don't know what she was thinking. What she was thinking about when it came to him. And the ill shit is, this girl knew the whole time. Now, this was before I let her come stay with me. Cause I done went on and had a daughter after that. So this is before I come let her stay with me, and this was after she borrowed my a couple of years after she borrowed my pants, and then somebody else get my pants, my Guess jeans, from her. So I'm like, all right, turn around, right? To do all that. And then she don't know that I know to this day that she had gave the other homegirl of ours that was stating, the other homegirl that was stating, oh yeah, why she always get her and she don't do that. But when my ex who was telling them how good I taste and all that, right? Which that's still my business. I don't care. Like, why are you telling them? Like, especially you telling people that don't be getting that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, nowadays I don't know what they could be getting, but they not on that level. Like, why is you telling them my business? So now, mind you, she you done withheld, you done got my jeans taken. Y'all, and you and the other girl probably was taking turns wearing them. I done put you on. You was homeless. I done put you on, gave you a roof, got you some bread, multiple different ways. Hooked you over my peoples, so you getting free bud because we was smokers, we was potheads. You know what I'm saying? You getting free bud and free drink. It doesn't matter, whatever we want. You know what I'm saying? Just all off the strength of me. These are some of the blessings that come with me. Right? So I'm sitting here like, okay. Then turn around, you tooted up, you thought you was slick, trying to be cute and poke your butt out. To my ex-boyfriend. He never looked at you like that. He was sitting there getting on her. And I'm getting tight because I'm like, this is my homegirl. But me being blind, like, I look at it as like, oh, they was zealous. Like, no, but some shit be undercover competition and jealous. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't want to look at it like that. I just didn't want to see that. Like, is this my homegirl? Like, we knew. I just didn't want that to be. Let's put it like that, right? I was delusional. I just didn't want it to be. So then turn around, right? Now that you done got your money, you done went and you got yourself some e-visals and you over there, and now that's your grandmother done passed, you got her apartment, and then now all of a sudden you got your baby father, and now turn around, right? So the other homegirl, her and some other people got caught down south on some drug tip or whatever. They got caught down south on some drug tip, and they bailed. Little did she know, she don't know that I know to this day, that she put up 10 bands. 10 bands for her, for the same, for her, oh no, for her or the friend of her, right? For her or the friend of her. The one I was worried about why niggas always tasting me. She put up 10 bands for her, and they bounced from down south. So she never got that 10. They went on a limb about that 10 grand, and she never got that back. But see how Heavenly Father don't like ugly. He ain't too keen about pretty. That's why it's such a lovely thing to be a lovely, gorgeous soul out here. Like, and I'm sitting here like, you know, it's just the fact of when people thinking they using you and abusing you, not knowing that what you do unto others will come back to you. She don't know I know that part, but I know that part. That 10 grand it grew legs and ran, boo. And to think that you was violating me all type of little ways, like. But I'm not paying it no mind because I'm looking at it as you zealous, and it was undercover competition and delusion jealous. Like, how the fuck is you in my house being jealous of me? Because that's a jealousy. For you to not take into consideration, like, she got her own apartment, she got to pay all these bills, she got 2 kids. Yeah, her baby father is that nigga and he get money, but regardless of what, Corner ain't ever been, cause she know him too. She know my baby fathers. She know both of them. So Corner ain't never been the one to wait on a nigga to do nothing. She gonna get it, but she ain't depending on that. How dare you come into my apartment and then over summer you get your money. Now, and you know, I was like, you know what, I should put her the fuck out. Let her go to be with that baby father in the house. When she did that shit with the food, with the Tropicana, you was mighty thirsty guzzling my Tropicana. Now we don't drink Tropicana, now you got food stamps. Now I done took you down there to get you cash assistance and food stamps and Medicaid assistance. Now we don't drink Tropicana. I was like done. I said, nah, Corner, that's petty. Don't do that. Don't do that. She fucked up right now. You know the meisty, the grungy, and the crusty and cruddy come out of people when they kind of fucked up. Even though you in my house now. I could have did that, but I was like, you know what, you let that play out, because baby, don't touch my Tropicana. You stick to that sips. You stick to that sips juice you hear. Don't touch. You feel what I'm saying? You stick to that sips juice you hear. So now mind you, she don't know I know about the 10 grand that grew legs and ran that she put up for the people that was out of town on the track making bands. They got caught with the drugs. She paid and they ran off on the plug. So she don't know that I know that part. So now, this is the part right here. Because I done forgave her for all of that. I don't harbor, I don't stay harboring too long. I'm too blessed to be stressed or harbor anything, right? So, because she's always one of them types to be my man. She's thirsty for somebody to love, someone to love. I love my Heavenly Father. I love my children. I love myself. I love whoever he had for me. I have love for people in general. But don't ever think that the love I have for you will ever come before me. And at times, when I look back, I did. Because I could have been like, nah, pack it up. You out of here. Pack it up. You got to go. But see, I'm cold-hearted like that. I'll be colder to a nigga faster than I would one of my friends like that, and that's messed up. So now I learned that everybody gets that same treatment. I had to learn that though, cause how they used to be like bros over hoes, I'm like my girls over these dogs. Like that's how I was on it. But see, not knowing that she'll leave me for a piece of dick, she'll try to fuck my dick, she'll try to suck my dick, cause she know all my dicks come with bricks. So, like, but I'm not ever looking at nobody. Because if I feel that you're around me, I'll let you around me for a reason. But see, the majority of the things that the world is learning about stuff, I've been learned these early on in life. And I just hold them as lessons. So that's why I move the way I move. And I'm so efficient by myself because I'm not ever alone. I got the kingdom of heaven with me. I have a home I don't have to roam, baby. So now, mind you, right? Now, she got YouTube. She got her joint popping. Her YouTube is based on like hairstyles and whatever. She do the little voiceover. Sometimes she'll show her face. She doing how people do hairstyles that's easy, accessible, and that don't cause no damage to the scalp and all that, whatever. Right? So I ran across her video one day. So which I know, either because I had her as a Facebook friend, right? And I remember one of the times when I wasn't like after it had happened, I remember the one of our 6th grade graduations, because I took her in the store with me and Macy's, and we got busy, paid for nothing. You feel what I'm saying? And we fly from head to toe. That's when we was on our purple rain prints, the blouses with the ruffles. With the ruffles. You dig? Like, so now mind you, I say you money. I had a brick. My pops made sure I stayed with that. I had a brick. And I saved myself money. So now mind you, you can do whatever you want to do with that graduation clothes money. So that's how I look at it. And I be spending money like it's nothing, so it didn't really matter to me. So now mind you, on one of the pictures it said, I posted it, I said, I remember once upon a time, a smile in your face, turn around, you know the rest. So I guess she seen it on my old Instagram thing of me and her up there. Cause I remember she like, I ain't got no time for old stuff, this and the third. But you never apologized to me. You done numerous things, as I come to think, cause I forgive you, baby. But I won't ever forget what you've done. And you as a woman nowadays, we both in our 40s, you as a woman. That once that you hit me up like, you know what, Kwana, I apologize. We could have kept it simple like that. I apologize. Because I could go into like, many times you was a friend of me and I did some fucked up shit. In no actuality. I just, the things she think that I know of, but also for the unknown things. She could have just said, I apologize. That would have been enough. I would have said that for everything. Because I could be like, and for what? Like, I want to hear specifics. I never did that. You feel me? So now, mind you, on her YouTube channel, now she's talking about, she do the hair thing. Now she go on, I guess she want to cleanse her soul now. Now she see my type of messages that I put out on Facebook, on IG, YouTube, or whatever other platform that I put on. You know? I self-reflecting. I checks myself. You feel what I'm saying? So now, mind you, she gonna say, oh, and she crying. Oh, audience, let me tell y'all a little about me, because y'all know about me. I came up, one time I ain't have no help from nobody. I ain't have no help from nobody, and I had to do some things like that. And I'm sitting here playing, like, and it was meant for me to see it, because it came across my screen when I was scrolling. Looking for what my regular people that I usually view on YouTube. So I'm like, okay, pray. For her to sit there and tell them people out of town in Pennsylvania that she had nobody, she didn't have no help from nobody, nobody ever helped her, no nothing. She had to get it out the mud and do it. Was you not up at 813 Crown Street? Was you not wearing my clothes? Was you not in my kids' room? Did you not eat from out my refrigerator? Did you not eat lovely in these streets when it came to a drink or weed? When it came to money or on my behalf of both? Did you not? How dare you get up there and tell these people and lie to these people like that? Yo, I said this lying bitch. I know you fucking lying. This lying ass bitch. Raggedy heifer. Yo, I was so upset. She was like every name that people was calling her in my head. I was just looking at the video like, you piece of face bitch. You acne face bitch. You track showing weave wearing, bitch. Yo, I was just going off like, how didn't you sit here and lie to these people like that? And I know the only reason you making this sort of content, because this is not your usual content, is that you see what I'm doing. I didn't mind the fact of you switching it up and you doing that like to be a beacon of light to somebody. It was the fact when you lied. Like, did she get up there and lie like that? Did she get up? Did she really get up there and lie like that? Cause she had to get it out the mud. She ain't ever have no help from nobody. And she always the one helping people. And people take her for granted. And so you ain't never stay at my house? Now she let it be known, like, Quan, I still got that first case that when you took me down to help me out, to make sure I was good. I still got that same how you call it, HRA case. That's good for you. That's a beautiful thing. But she be making hair oils and all types of shit. Now once did she say, you know what, Quan, I'm gonna send you give me your address so I can mail you some hair oil. Like, you have been a friend to me. This is little things. Little things. And then for you to get up there and lie. To get up there and lie. Like, baby, I have 3 children. I don't have one. I had 2 children. I had a boy and a girl at the same time that I invite. You was like a whole nother child. You was a whole nother mouth to feed. What you think? I was going to sit there and I was going to eat, me and my kids would eat in your face? You know, since 2nd grade, that ain't never been my forte. So that shit, like, to see that shit I was like, she really on it? Wow, that's sad. That was kind of hurtful. I was like, she is sitting lying. I know you fucking lying. She done got up here and she getting sympathy. I really didn't get it, the fact that you already got you got a lot of followers already. Like, so you ran over me. You know I don't have too many subscribers. I got niggas, I got rich bums doing fucking voodoo and witchcraft and Santa Maria and brew on me. So of course they sending rejection spells out there so nobody out here will look at my YouTube. And then when they do look at my YouTube, that they wouldn't even extend the hit a like button. I had that type of hate on me. But it makes me feel, was you was one of the haters of that kind too. Trying to poke up your ass and do your lips and then everything. My husband, let me tell you something. My baby father asked to marry me. I didn't, because he's a cheating piece of shit. He fucking the whole block. So you think that wedding ring would have did anything to me? While I'm with the kids, I'm with the babies. You was still with it without getting head, fucking that one. I don't want that. That's unhealthy. I don't want that. I don't give a fuck. And then I went and got my ex-husband. I went and got a whole other dude that's not on your caliber, but he get money. He get money like lasagna. That sound like he be getting it though. He may not run around with the diamonds and the Benzes and the motherfucking Range Rovers like you, like my baby father. But guess what? He get money. He pay bills. He cooks. He caters to me. He do everything that a man should do for their woman. So that was enough for me. He didn't have to be the flyest. We could work on that. But even though he had his own, he had his own fly shit to him too. But he was in and out of jail too. He had his own fly shit to him too. But it just wasn't on the level of how we be doing it on Green and Passion. He ain't had that green team flyness with him. You know what I'm saying? That green team, cause we was Terror Gang. That Terror Gang flyness that we had, that green team, GP gang. Green Ave Gang, he didn't have that swag with it. You know what I'm saying? So now, mind you, for me to see her making this video for the people, I'm sitting there looking like, you sitting up there just lying. Talking about nobody ever helped you. You had to get it out the mud. When I've helped you multiple times in numerous ways. And you took and you extended. And it's a difference between my help was my help, but what you have to pay, you have to pay. And you never even paid back, but you had to pay back. And then you took and you got 10 bands to give to niggas for them getting caught out of town. And you thought I didn't know. I knew about that, baby. Don't nothing go past me. I am me. Though nothing happened that I don't find out about. And the part that us being adults now, my first 2 kids is grown. Your daughter finally grown. She about 18, 19 now. Probably 20 right along now. And you mean to tell me you couldn't extend to come in my box, or right, corner? You know what? I want to say we grown, and this is overdue. I owe you an apology. I would have accepted that. I had to learn. I had her on my Facebook, and I just sat back and I started thinking. I'm started looking at niggas. Like, niggas is up here to watch to see which way to go. No, go learn it on your own. When I seen that video, I done taught you enough throughout life. I done helped you enough throughout life. You won't be hiding in my shadows no more. Go get it on your own like you do. Go get it on your own like you do. Since nobody helped you, and I never got an apology, and you never paid what was due to me. Go get it on your own. That's why them 10 bands grew legs and ran. Go get it on your own. Let me tell you something. What I've come to learn in life, ain't nobody gonna get away with nothing when it come to me. My father don't play that. You thought you was being slick? He gonna show you some grease, baby. Cause you thought you was taking advantage of a real friend. I could have left you out there like that and there wasn't nobody else. Why you didn't go to the people that you had this money for? Why you didn't go ask to stay there? You wanted to come to the hills, the hidden hills. You weren't staying best side with that. You wanted to come to the hills of Crown Heights. Why you didn't ask her? And then they get up there and tell your followers that you had to get it on your own. You never had no help. I know you fucking lying. And that's on my life. I know you fucking lying. This ain't even your type of what they call it? This ain't even your type of catalog. This ain't even your catalog. Of videos. Why are you speaking on this? You usually do the little hair tutorials and keep it cute. And then you had the nerve that now you want to come in and come for my style again. Like, I noticed I have a lot of little me's. But you won't ever be me. You won't ever do it like me. I am me. I am one of a kind. How Mona said it, Corner, you a living legend. I done did so much shit and I done did things. I be like, oh shit, I did that. I really did that. Like I done wowed out so fast and what? Pew, and really, yeah, I did that. All types of ways, all types of money, all types of backgrounds. Like, yeah, I did that. So that was like real kind of disrespectful for you to get up there and do that like that. Like, for real? Tell me how you feel. Tell me how you really feel. So, this is a video partner. This is a video telling you, be mindful of the company you keep. Bad company corrupts good character. Also, jealous, envious, hateful, sneaky, plotting, venomous people in your life could be disguised as family, a significant other, meaning your man, your woman, your spouse, or that frenemy, that fake friend. And with this, I'm out. This is 88 Ice coming to you with another heartfelt message telling you, keep your discernment high. Send them prayers up. Blessings come down. Ribbon ride. Yeah. Rain all the time.